All right, welcome to the program. My name is Dr. Mankota, and you are watching the TPN TV and Radio Network. Hold on, guys. Let me just make sure um, I can hear myself because I don't want to make the same mistake again. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure say I dey hear myself. I know I make that same mistake where I be make a couple days ago. All right, I think everything looks okay. All right, I can hear myself clearly. So I just want to welcome you all for Canada TP and TV and Radio Network. Today we can discuss a very important um, debate, if I go able to call and so, about the politics where they go on Sierra Leone, and I believe saying winner as members of different political party, including my own party, which is the APC party, when I go able to be part of this discussion, and we go able to forget some kind of an understanding of what they go on within hold on, let me just make sure I just want to send these messages quick to make sure we all able for catch this important discussion. If you now a member of the APC party, SLPP party, or any political party, you are welcome. And this program is for you. 7 days to election. Okay, 7 days now in left to election. So if you're not able to contribute towards this election, well, other people then will able for contribute for you and make the decision for you. And sometimes in a democratic system, when somebody they make a decision for you, not to the decision who you want for make it happen, but since you are not part of the decision making, you have to live by that. You have to live with it, because it's very important that we all understand the importance of democratization or democratic discussions for say yes, no matter whose status within a society, you are privileged to involve in discussing the things that affect you and affect your country. So this program is for you. It gives you an opportunity for make because if you go on social media today, a lot of people they clog social media so much that the problem with where I get most most of the things the way they happen on social media is the deception. You know, because the fact that we don't get this opportunity with just a smartphone. Okay, you just need a smartphone and internet connection. Then you are open to the world. You can reach anybody who you want to reach. You can say anything where you want to say. You can send any message where you want to send. Because of that, a lot of people then they use social media for so many deceptive behavior, and them behavior then they don't dilute some of them political discussions here will get now with society. So but if you not somebody we want to see progress, trans, uh, uh, transparency, accountability, and all those type of things that you yearn for your country, the brothers and sisters, um, you need for be part of the discussion, because that's not the only way we will be able to help you and become a participant. Now, let me just show you quickly. All right, this is the discussion for today. First Lady Fatima Bio, former president, and the current president. Why I want to discuss about them three people there today. Well, the progress, the development, the peacefulness, and the unity of the country lies in these three people. I lie? No, I not lie, right? Then three people, yeah. Let me make sure. Hold on. Let me make sure when I see them very clearly. Then three people, yeah. Now the whole we we peace and tranquility. And if you now remember the past few days, when they see a lot of accusations and counter accusations, the way they go around, we it's scary, very, very scary. It's scary simply because the two people where we call the first family for now, these are the people right now where they go around and tell the nation and tell we all for saying this man in the middle, the former president Hannes by Koroma, now the person where they behind the chaos where they happen na salon. When I all see the videos, audios, and even write up about this, right? So this is not something we is very, very serious. It's serious because if we are not willing to tackle some of them the way they happen, so we'll get a big problem, especially in this election. Today, now the last day where the APC party don't give the ultimatum where the APC party don't give the ECSL for resign. And based on what we understand until we say after today, I think Monday, now in the last rally for the APC now the Western area. But then tell we say, well, then they go sit down back and try for find the next option. But yesterday, we read the running mate, Cherikoko, what would they call Cherno Majuba, what would they call Cherikoko? We read where he talks in on Monday the rally, then they go rally. If anybody try for disturb them, policeman, anybody who wear uniform, they shoot on people them, that is not a policeman. I agree with them. Because the purpose of police now for protect lives and property, right? All right. So yesterday, Friday, we first let me first go before Friday. We see the president, I believe, I don't know if na put local or somewhere where he go rally. He was so angry because when somebody angry, the way he talk self, you go not say this person, he really, really vexed. The tone of voice was so high, you realize that the president is very angry. He talks saying, he don't give so many opportunities to the former president, believing that the former president will able to act as a statesman. He said, but he don't can realize him. The former president know they act like a statesman. And if you know they act like a statesman from now going forward, it will reduce the former president to nothing. Because the former president's 90 behind the chaos where they happen, undermining. He say he gets allegation. He gets evidence. For sure say yes. If the former president deny, in they show the evidence. Well, some of we don't already call on the current president for make the pulling evidence. The reason why we need that evidence in. Well, before I even go to that discussion there, let me go to the next one where now because them two allegations are all not the same thing. Yesterday, the first lady come out and make another very, very strong allegations against not only the former president, but he specifically named the former president Samura Kamara and unnamed members of APC NAC. Yes, let me repeat what I say again. The first lady of Sierra Leone, yesterday, like I love her, he make, I don't want to call her a disparaging allegation, but a strong allegation where he talks in, if NAC, the former president, Samura, no be careful, it dey begin for pull the secret where they get, because according to him, them people here, most times they can go to Maada Bio, then they pretend like say they know they go to Maada Bio, but na net, then they go to Maada Bio, then they go sit down and talk to Maada Bio, and some of the NAC members then they tell Maada Bio what are the plans of the APC party. I don't want to talk too much. Let's play the old and call. Let's play. Let's play.
Message where una go send na this country for put fear upon people there. Una all when they kind of Maada Bio office na net. Una all una video they get there. I go put her all and una all na neck na una NAC member there. Una all when they na that NAC there. When the kind of we host na net. Una all una video and they can begin release one by one, including the Skoroma. I think you pretend like a person one day you know they talk to Maada Bio, one day you know they see Maada Bio. That night smuggle one of the smuggle for kind of money host for Kandegan. Now they can begin put on a video they live on APC for the day. Now they not say now live on the life and them. Now they talk to the APC youths them. APC youths them. Yeah. Then they can't say no una come out, no una go protest. When they reach them, they go to Maada Bio, they go tell her all the plan. Now the same people the way they can't una for go say no una go protest. Now they can catch Maada Bio back. They can't tell her say na this so, na this so, na this so. Until you know say na 100,000 and they score una for this election. I make una able get t-shirt. Una the lie say una container left na pot. We don't hold una container there. Now they una t-shirts them there. Una don't go tell una supporter them true say una no get money for election. Una don't go tell una supporter them true say una no able this election. One country, one people. Until una say Monday, me say I dey give una this assurance.
All right. I believe say when I don't listen to the statement, some of you don't watch this video multiple times since yesterday, and now this is my very strong allegation, and now that make I want to discuss on today. First of all, let me make sure say not to me make this video. I just reference the video, so anything way they see say you know get nothing to do with the TPN. Okay. Not to me make them. I just reference. I want to make them very clear to everybody. All right. Maada Bio say the APC leadership then sometimes they keep pretend like say they don't get nothing to do with Maada Bio. They need to talk to Maada Bio. Absolutely nothing. But when it come, they need to Maada Bio. They tell and say na this so, na that so, revealing what's in the plans of the APC party. And it will begin pull then video. All right. Now remember, 2 days or 3 days later, before, now the president first make the allegation for him honest by Koroma. It did be and all the problems that would happen in the country. You see, you get evidence. Then in webcam yesterday, he go further. He even specifically names them, Anes Kuruman, Samuram, and members of NAC. We don't know who's one them. We then can go to Maada Bio net, then go tell her everything within the APC they do. I know say this is very, very tempting, right? This is my very, very tempting. Well, first of all, let me just remind we viewers then say this program not for you. Okay? Please, if you get anything, if you disagree with Dr. Mankota, no hesitate, as long as it's respectful. Put on at the comment section where you watch it from. That's not the purpose of this program. For some of now, we don't need this program for a very long time. But I know say this is the purpose for make we get an interaction between ourselves. Not only no they make a monologue, talk. After that, I close. No. I want to make a hearing from you too. So if you get a comment, put on at the comment section of the platform where you watch it for. I will read them after the statements what they make. Few days earlier, Maada Bio make this allegation, very, very strong allegation against Dr. Maada Bio. Then, yesterday, Fatima Bio go further and even talk, say, then get videos there, where Anes Kuruman included, Samura included, NAC members of the APC party included, we then can go on net to Maada Bio, then go tell them all the things that they happen episode of that. Let me start with Anes Bio. As far as Dr. Mankota is concerned, there is nothing, absolutely nothing wrong for a former president for talk to a sitting president. Let me repeat my stand. I want for them to pay close attention to me. Watch them. I never let somebody go misquote me. As far as I can tell, there is nothing wrong for a former president for talk to a sitting president. And in fact, Usai Unity Day, that's how it's supposed to be. Usai Patriotism Day, that's how it's supposed to be. The sitting president supposed to consult in some cases there's the former president, so he will able to tell him if certain things and they we understand, say, hey, waiting this way you've been waiting for how you resolve their problem there. Now so it's supposed to be. As we speak here in the United States, well, you will say not the same party. Joe Biden is consulting not with Donald Trump, but Obama. But before that, when Obama was the president, Obama was consulting with George Bush. George Bush na Republican, Obama na Democrat. So any argument we want for being say, oh, the altar was Obama and Joe Biden are the same party. This particular example don't negate that. So no bring that excuse again. Obama been a consult George Bush. Okay. So if Maada Bio and former president Anes Bio they talk, especially if not something we get to do with the country, I'm not seeing any problem with that. However, the allegation where the presidents make, the allegation where the first lady make, is not about that normal conversation. The president specifically alleged that the former president is behind the chaos. It undermined peace in the country. So you see where I separate the normalcy of president to president conversation when it comes to the benefit of the country, and these particular allegations where go for say the former president, they undermine peace and security in the country. Now, Maada Bio, now the current president, I know say he gets a lot of information where they come to them. I agree. Some people now the SLPB they talk say, oh, some of their information and the Maada Bio don't hand over them to the international community. This is what I am hearing. It is disrespectful to the Sierra Leonean people for Maada Bio to get such important information where the peace, the unity of the country, it's at stake. And instead of presenting the information daily to the citizens of Sierra Leone, we get for suffer, not to the international get for suffer if any chaos happen at that country. Now the ordinary people there, we vote for Maada Bio, we trust Maada Bio and say, we give you this job for make you handle them. It is very, very reprehensible for Maada Bio for hand over that information then to the international community without even first talk to or hand it over to the people of Sierra Leone, the employers. So some of we don't come out publicly and demand Maada Bio for giving the evidence what he gets. And I know one for put this into a partisan, mode, because this is beyond partisan politics. When a sitting president accuses a former president of undermining peace, it is no longer about partisan politics. It's now a national security issue. It's a national security issue. So therefore, me, peace-loving Sierra Leonean, patriotic Sierra Leoneans, they demand say Maada Bio for release the evidence we get against the former president. Because you know why? When the former president been in power, nobody no accuse him or accuse nobody for saying then they undermine the peace of the country. That's all. I forget. But accuse nobody. So at the take and say, in as much as there was so much political bickering to go on, but in all reach to the level where the former presidents come out and say, them people here, then they undermine peace and security in the country. And if this is the case, why this allegation? And if this is for sure not true allegation, then we need evidence. If Maada Bio provide irrefutable evidence, now people that we win at patriotic Sierra Leone and first tell the former president, say you need to back off. You have to back off. Everybody gets a time for rule. When your time done, go sit down. If you're not able to help, go sit down and pull hand. We will tell and so. But until then, me they take and say, this is nothing but some kind of political bickering, intimidation, and manipulation of the minds of Sierra Leoneans. So now, the former president, the current president, the sitting president, get an obligation to present their evidence here we say get. Now, coming to the wife when Fatima Bio, I want for make myself clearly, and I will try my level best. I don't hear some people then say within Fatima Bio and the former president, the current president talk, na lie. I don't think say I will go that far for saying a lie. And there is a reason. I already don't see people really defend, especially NAC members, the way they get this allegation. This is an allegation. It's an allegation until we see the evidence. But I am very much aware that when it comes to politics in Sierra Leoneans are always with this habit of undermining Iyon party, especially if they na the opposition, if they undermine Iyon party for Iyon self. Not to this during this government normal them thing they happen. Some of una, if una remember, during the time of Anes by Corona, how many SLPP folks where they go to Anes Corona and talk a lot about the SLPP and talk a lot about the other folks now the SLPP. This is the culture of Sierra Leonean politicians. It is never about ethics. It is never about integrity. It is never about the interests of the party where they associate themselves with, but it is always about themselves. So I'm not going to deny the fact, but I'm not going to accept the allegation alone until I see evidence. So, Mrs. First Lady, since nobody no force you for come out and say, them people here, then they go to now you voluntarily come up with this allegation, and you know say you're not a public figure. So your statements are policies. You and you now. So therefore, we did demand that you release the videos where you say you get. The reason for this is not only it has to do with Maada Bio versus NAC members. NAC members are the leaders of the APC party, the opposition party. Okay? And when NAC members, then the whole meeting on behalf of the APC party discuss things them on behalf of the party. Not to every APC member even they know waiting NAC they do. So if the same people, if what you're talking about, if the same people, after they don't go sit down, they don't arrange about the party where we all belong to, then same people, then they grab them, they go to Maada Bio, then they go tell them, within the APC party, they try for do. It's the highest betrayal of the APC party by its leaders. So the stakes are too high. They are too high. And therefore, we are calling on Maada Bio, Fatima Bio, for make them pull out the evidence. I think say it's very fair, right? It's very fair. Otherwise, it's a shame for a sitting president and in WEF for make them kind serious allegations against a former president and NAC members of the APC party. That's my own take on this. Waiting, now you don't take. You really listen to me. You do watch it. Waiting, now you don't take. Waiting at the implication. Then, now that I don't explain my own opinion about this matter and call on the two people, Mrs. and Mr. Bio, I want to talk about another very important thing, where it is also a prelude to unity or a prelude to chaos, and that is the APC party. We all know last week I talked about the conference. Last week, just hold on. I think this is Nabla is here, right? All right, just hold on. Let me finish what I do, then I come to you. Last week, we all see where the APC leadership, including the flag bearer, they come out with a press conference where it give ultimatum to the ECSL 72 hours for making in other members then for make them resign. And the flag bearer say the election should be conducted by an independent international body. And we don't hear waiting ECSL don't say. ECSL say none of them know they resign. None of them know they resign. This means the APC party therefore go sit down again and plan the next course of action. And based on waiting at the area from the running mates yesterday, it looks like they will say if they not resign, and then believe say if them people here they conduct the election, the APC party no go participate. This was exactly within the statement of Cherry Coco, Chairman Majima, who are the running mates for the APC party. And the likelihood that also there is going to be a national protest. This is why I said the next 72 hours will be a decisive moment for Sierra Leoneans, especially with brothers and sisters, and the place there. Now, before I go to the comments, let me talk to Abdul Sise. Abdul Sise, thank you very much for coming to the program, for calling the program. Abdul Sise, you hearing me? Yeah. Now, for talk a little bit louder so that people can hear you. Now, what you call for? What you have to say?
All right, thank you very much. Well, I just been listening. Actually, no brain was too early, and no brain was stuff. But I joined the last 10 minutes.
Okay.
I make up before you discuss about the claims made by the president, sitting president, and the first lady.
Mm-hmm.
And also the resolution of APC and the request of APC,
Mm-hmm.
commissioners, and front of work. So the first thing where I want to
Yep.
this now is very unprecedented moment and situation we as a nation can research. And not people in the lifetime, and not go too far in history, they don't experience what is the experience today in the political landscape like we are here.
True.
We just a sitting president. Yes, we don't get president, but we're not perfect. And because we're not perfect, there's no way not require that we require to be. They are not perfect, they're outside of this, they exist, their office, but I think we succeed them. But I know remember, me in that time, so we get president. We make public statement. We get the potential for a cause division among the people of Sierra Leone, which goes to the Maada Bio.
Yep.
You know, like when you say, look at the way, because yes, you know, I just remember, because I go out for the life, I respect anybody in particular belongs to the view and the opinion, even if I'm not agree with them.
Yep.
But I would say this, if former President Koma happened for be somebody who undermines the peace and quiet of the country, some of we, like who you rightly say, the youth, some of we, for the fact that we only put the alien above all else.
Yep.
Some of we, even though we are members of that party, we will be the first people to come out and condemn them. In fact, if anybody be ever they say, oh, everything already, I think those are some of the reasons. But If this president, and then nobody needs to ask that, if this president from now to the election not present evidence, that just confirms and justifies sales. These are the president's rules, not the most reckless president this country has ever produced. Because if you decide as president, all your actions have to divide your country, divide your people. Because if it's a real divided, they get a huge chunk of them to support you and continue in power. Then these are the most reckless action of a president this country has ever produced. You know, like what you see, I know they talk too much on that. Mission the week. For the first lady, yeah, I still continue to respect her and look and see everything we do so, a man responsible. In the sense, if the president doesn't get the ability to understand the first lady in position, not to elected position, not to any formal aspect of the political mainstream material, when we get that ability to understand that, then you don't get anything for focus in relation to helping the first lady to speak waiting they see and waiting not to see in public, especially in public.
Yeah.
You know, so again, in addition to that, it's interesting with an evidence, just like what is the members of the opposition. The only thing is now, even though they cannot members to the specific of the APC, even though they get written and discussed internally, but in the units that are just another deal about them plans them, if the first lady is joining us by them to present evidence against information, I guarantee them, very meaningful union, even though someone who belongs to APC, I think this will be a win for them.
Yep.
So, in the absence of that evidence of them claims that unpleasant and reckless claims that are brought this moment is concerned, that just tells you how reckless. They want them to think, oh, Maada Bio don't do this, Maada Bio don't do that. They do not get the ability to understand it. There can never be a chance when they think right for their year.
Yeah.
That's coming finally to written, Yes, I think I listened to two statements in it, or two tweets in this statement. The first one, prior to Samoa in address to the nation as the Peter, was if EPSL no do some of the things within the press release, it is not the first partner election.
Yeah.
So once I have that, to me personally say, are you serious? So you say, what do you mean? Anybody makes a statement say it is not a first partner election. What are you saying? You are saying that the ruling government is going to run unopposed.
Unopposed, yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. Not taking part in an election, quite different from you taking action when necessary, legally, for to see things the way you see they go wrong between the ECFL and the ruling government. These are two different things. That's why when Samoa come and make things address to the nation, they make more clarity and give me some peace, because it specifically mentions in there really specifically the demand and their legitimate concerns. These are legitimate concerns where the ECFL gets all the rights and obligations to listen to, and not necessarily mean that they do exactly what you say, but all we demand for is everything is Samoa saying all right. We demand to let them do the right thing as the Constitution says.
Yeah.
You know, and the unfortunate thing, when the executive gets in responsible, situation happens. How could a ruling government and party start as spokesperson for the person where they are referring the electioneering process? Everything APC is not directed at secretary. I can't understand this.
That's true.
It was totally directed to the ECSL. Who is in position to respond? When I had executive was going to have a conference, everything now maybe they can get consumption with the ones against the ECSL.
Yeah.
It might not be too big and evident as that of the APC. But this was my expectation. Unfortunately, everything in Canada will go out against whatever APC don't say. Well, that shouldn't be the position of the ECSL and ECSL only, not the government and the ruling party. The ruling government and party. So again, the coalition is the way that's what it seems to be. These are all basic things that you would fully look at and know whether really serious or
Abdul, hold on. Michael Coker is okay now. The Skype is okay now. It seems like it's okay now. So let me know. Give me a thumbs up if it is clear now, Mr. Abdul. Abdul, go ahead.
Okay. So the final thing I want to say, so I was encouraged probably after the Christian press conference, the political we as a senior statement for the particular election, I listened in second place, maybe and even more at that time working for sure how to steer. And so the right from the start that APC, especially after I listened to the elephant interview given by the current organizing secretary, CDI of Commission and 8.1, where they try to ask and say, if Adebayo not APC not figure everything with Adebayo they do. So in fact, why APC not come out and condemn? The guy said repeatedly APC had done that in the past, even before the convention APC don't do it. No matter how many times the FFC and the ruling government try to associate APC to Adebayo, that's not the mission. That's not necessarily just a mission too. Because one, APC no get any side when they say Adebayo gets membership there. And Adebayo himself don't publicly say he was the APC member. The APC leadership is a necessary to launch a process. Now then you lead. You should know and tell the people of the process. No, so the APC leadership, now then you lead. So like, now that thing to do with echo, now the second place was itself. If you say there is need to make you do so, now we need to make people, and I'm waiting, we are ready to support the people who have said to yes. So I was encouraged in the way and manner in which the communicate the message and that is second place. So finally, I just want to, if President Bio again, and in first lady, the first lady of the country, they not present evidence against Cynthia, then I believe then I don't know if they are aware for the international community, just they in full awareness of everything that will happen today. Or I don't know if the Cynthia when can talk about to you, there is no really information they calculate and other people, we know everyone that comes to you will get the actual message during the propagate. So it's very sad if this president to divide this country to this level where you don't put people today, it's very, very sad. The one that we think is that people overcome people just because you know the faith is excellent more on how you love the country. I think this one be with fundamental problems today as we are young. And it gets a third party, whether NDC, APC, SPC. This time it's like the APC. I know the whole life is the United people and they respect the position more than how they love the country. And one thing we could do is to get the faith in people that bring them. Because when I did the praising and I get the praising view, definitely each one will be there. But the fact remains, the love for the country for more than the faith for your open or your opposition political party. I don't understand that message. Thank you for
Thank you very much, Abdul. May God bless you. And what you talk on, I think say it make a lot of sense. And I really appreciate people like Una so we like the country more than even your own party. Because if you they come out just like me in the public say, if indeed the president gets information, evidence for say yes, the former president is undermining peace in the country. Now we are the first people that will come out and condemn him. Now only APC member will able to do that kind of thing, and they because we believe in the tranquility of the country. So I just want to thank you very much again for your call.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. First of all, I don't know what thing they go on. It looks like mediary the guy clearly. I'm not getting no problem at all at the area and clearly, but Michael Coker say you know audible. So I don't know what's going on with this. Not to me what I call again. The mixer looks like it's okay. Mixer is okay, so I don't know what's going on. We will try for see. Let me see. All right. Let's move on. And if indeed the SLPP, oh, okay. also I stopped before the call coming. Um, Last week I talked say there is only one way now the APC party were able to do if they want to stop this election. If they feel say the ECSL is not transparent and is biased, go to court. The justice system are the only viable option now where we get. And I advise the APC party leadership for make them not do anything stupid by calling people, picking them out of the streets where they're not going able to control. If they're able to control the people, the picking them for any protest, that's okay. But it's extremely impossible for control a large number of people in the street. And besides, this don't bring me back to the first demands where the APC party be made for the reprint of the voters' ID, where they been threatening say they go on the street. We come back some of we they look things beyond we own mind and say it's not a viable option because at the end of the day, nothing will happen. In fact, if the SLPP want, then even if we trace them and then cause a lot of havoc and blame that on the APC party. This is the same stance we are taking. Make them very clear. I am not forcing the APC for taking me on advice. I'm just an ordinary APC, just like any other person. We get the opportunity and the right for me to able say something where he believes saying that ain't able to help the APC party. If by Monday, because I know say the ECSL is not going to resign, they already talk them. If una dey go sit down because today na the last day for the 72 hours, so una get one day when na Sunday tomorrow. Do ya the one them way not emotionally detached or unstable, una insert certain viable options to any conversation we get for happen between NAC and the campaign team. Because if una decide say una dey call a national protest, like where the area for say probably na get for be an option, una make sure say una able for control the people that una dey call na street for protest, so that we no will get unnecessary loss of lives. To me, just like what I talked last week, I prefer for we for go to court and put an injunction. Let the court go put an injunction to this election if we really want to stop the election because of the alleged malpractices where ECSL they do. That's not the only meaningful option. Anything other than that is going to be a disaster, not only to the people that will get to come on the street and protest, but also to the APC party itself, the image of the party. And it again, a lot of sympathy to Maada Bio. Maada Bio is a very, very smart politician. A lot of people then they undermine her or then they underestimate her. Sorry. Then they underestimate her. But he's very smart. Because like if not true what he talks say when they plan, NAC members from NAC members then they go and tell them what in the planning. So tell me them this planning because I know saying before the press conference, APC press conference, there was a meeting between the leadership of the APC, NAC member, plus the flag bearer and in campaign team for make them able to see what they do. There were people who been they insist saying, let we boycott the election. I get that information and did before. For say, let we boycott the election. But I strongly believe say Dr. Samura no one for boycott this election. The reason is very obvious. I dey camp on the comments pretty soon. The reason is very obvious. Number one, this is the last time for Dr. Samura, if he will ever be a president of that country, this is his last chance. If he misses this, he's not going to be able to run again. Another new batch of APC members will step forward and try for run. So this is his last chance. So he is desperately one for contest, no matter what thing will be the outcome. And this is the bone of contention between Dr. Samora himself and the leadership of NAC, the executives. Adamic, they settle for an ambiguous statement, within then go do if the ACSL not resign within 72 hours. So Dr. Samora no give any kind of an action where then they take, because still there is some kind of tension they go on. And I agree with Dr. Samora. If Nami says I will do my level best for make a contest and see what thing God mark for me. So I agree with her. It don't do so much. For the past 5 years, Dr. Samora don't build in popularity. Dr. Samora don't spend a lot of money going up and down the country. Dr. Samora, when I even a Christian, he look he wouldn't call it say in a Muslim every Friday, he didn't have them Muslim for go and pray. So he has done so much. And if the APC party want for postpone this election, a day now against union interest at this time. But hey, it has to be collective, right? So that's not the situation. So tomorrow they get for sit down back and decide. So this is my own message. Please file a court injunction. Just file that. File that injunction there. Okay? If you, I not say make the APC not pull people in the street, but be sure for say you are able to control the people that own they pull in the street. And if you are calling for a national protest, we are not be able to control everybody. And it just need for take one person for cause problem, everything they explode. And may God forbid it. May God forbid it. If them kind of situation they arrive, the APC party is going to be in a big trouble. Now remember, Maada Bio, their allegations are within the sense of now preemptive effort. Because probably not true saying after that meeting day, some NAC members, them the most useless members, because not only a useless NAC member, now in then they make secret meeting or private meeting, then take them, then go reveal them to the opposition. Sometimes they don't tell Maada Bio everything about this. They don't tell her. For say, hey, now this the APC one for do, so we just want for a lot for. It is possible, ladies and gentlemen. It is quite possible. We don't see during the time of the APC party, the SLPP party, they go meet and Esbaikoroma talk all kinds of trash against the young party. So it is possible the same thing. There are people at the APC when are NEC members where they do the same thing. So don't come here and tell me, oh, now they not will ever be possible. Either because you don't understand the recklessness of our politicians there. Now in the make, you will take this. So waiting at the preemptive effort. Now that Maada Bio don't accuse former President Hannes Koroma and NAC member for saying that they try for foment trouble. If trouble happen now, he has an excuse. So we understand what I talk, right? So think about that. Now let me go to the comment section, gentlemen. Let's start with Michael Coker. Michael Coker, he talks today, talk Boku, but okay, it's okay. Michael Coker say, "Come on, man, Kota. Why you not include Osamu as one of who is also responsible for our peace? With all in tribal statements, nonsensical press conferences, and desire to pimp our women. Let we be fair, sir." I don't know. I am talking about the allegation. Okay. And the allegation, this recent allegation where the first lady make, it include Dr. Samura. So this is not something that I initially created. This is something that you people created. Now make the allegation. So if you know somebody will fear, by this time, if I don't tell your first lady and your president, say, hey, give me the evidence for let post on our social media, let people then say. That is what we are looking for. Okay, Michael Coker. Now, you also say, Michael Coker, citizens then been done the call on EBK for 4 years for pull a statement in no do, but as soon as the president and first lady spill the beans, he pull a statement. I don't see that the president former president Anesco don't pull a statement. I don't miss that one day. I don't miss that one day. Please send them to me, Michael. If you get them privately, let me read them. I don't see that statement the way people. Maybe I miss them. You also say, Doctor, I agree with you, say there is nothing wrong for a sitting president for talk to a former president, but enough for happen clandestinely. Yeah, I agree. And that make I tell you, say, I don't get problem with those people talking together. The problem is the allegation. And in fact, Fatima Bio say, them people like them, they go big Maada Bio. Then they go big Maada Bio. This is what Fatima Bio was saying. So the former president go to Maada Bio for go big about in case. I don't know. So we need the evidence. That's all I want to say. Meal content. President Bio just give advice and cause ex-president to behave like a statesman. If he didn't put himself as a statesman, he will be tried like a common man. Well, before you even try a former president, you already indict him na the public court, right? So let us try and force the public court by you presenting the evidence where you get. Let the people who give the job where they do so, let them try them. Okay? So that is very, very important. McMill also say, now warning the president give him, make he behave, and Martin the peace as a former president, not to a politician again. Okay. Michael Coker, doctor, if Samora is asking for the ECSL commissioner to resign, why did he accept the nomination from an illegitimate commissioner? If he is claiming that almost all the commissioners were appointed illegally, why didn't he speak up at the time? And why did the APC accept all the by-election that the commissioner conducted? Well, let we wait for Monday and see what are the next course of action where the APC leadership get for take. Mankota, your Skype connection is a piece of junk. Please fix it. Sorry, sir. I don't. I made the area very clearly. I don't know why I'm annoyed the area, but very clearly. I will do my level best. Sorry. Ebene work very nicely. I don't know what happened, and I don't fix me mixer already, but seems something is still missing. Okay. Now, Salus is here. All our institutions in Sierra Leone have failed us. The government has captured all of these institutions. If Sierra Leone is really a country that we respect our laws, by now the first lady should be investigated. What we have the cyber crime for? That's a cyber crime by. Okay, let me start again. Sometimes for read some of them statements are very difficult. All our institutions in Sierra Leone have failed us. The government has captured all of these institutions. If Sierra Leone is really a country that we respect our laws, by now the First Lady should be investigated. What we have the cybercrime for? That a cybercrime by make it publicly to the nation that you have someone's videos, it's a cybercrime. Is she above the law? If that statement was made from someone in the opposition, by now he or she should be in jail. This hypocrisy will never make us grow. Thank you, Salio Sise, for your wonderful statement. I agree with you too, because you cannot. I don't know if there is any law in Salon where anyone can secretly record somebody without that person being acknowledged. I don't know, but now very good point where you bring come so. So may God. Yeah, sorry, Michael. Yeah, I know. Say there was a problem with you. Hi, gentle J. Wash hand. Wash. What is this? Hi. I don't know. This person waiting the time for what I'm called. Hmm. Johnny A.S. Toure. Mankota, I'm in support to your opinion that the president and his wife to give us evidence of their allegation, or else will be a shame. Yeah, it is very shameful that the first lady, the first gentleman, will come out in public and say, "Them people here, now then they cause problem. Accuse somebody. You say you get the evidence. Since when the president make this allegation, how many days now? We not see no evidence at all. Yesterday, his wife come back and make the same allegation with no evidence. That is very shameful. It's troubling. I, Peter Dauda, the evidence will only be released after the detention of Anes Baikorova. Oh yeah. So now detain when I want for detainer now. Come on, guys. When I not detain with President, we are big. Michael Kua, Johnny A.S. Today, we don't need no evidence. We now go vote. Evidence supposed for you because this na a precedence way very bad. So we don't need for produce evidence. Otherwise, somebody is just going on social media and public and accuse very reputable people there. That's not bad thing. EBK evaded the Maada Bio issue in his press release, which is the main issue. He knows the consequences for doing so. They have not sent me that press release there. I missed them totally. That's my own fault. But at the left, I the way them call I when I send them to me, do allow a reader. I really want for know. Michael Coker, Mankota, you did beat around the bush. Tell we say if Samora not be in contest this year, now you turn in 2028. Now the first APC way I go vote from. Amen. Amen to that. With the bid first. Million contest in 2028 is contingent upon the outcome of this election. So we debate this election first. Now that one they want. James Kenneth Kanu. Hey, my brother. How they do? Prayers. The country needs prayers for God's intervention. I agree with you. I totally agree with you, my brother. All right. CD Koroma. My brother, these people we are fighting for, they are all brothers. We don't even know where they meet. I agree with you. This Naya, they tell any innocent Sierra Leonean, especially your mama not a politician, your papa not a politician, come up beyond politics. Not ever allow somebody for good use you. I know say we young one than the innocent, but the parents also responsible for protect them picking them. Stop for use you picking for somebody else benefit, especially if that person will not even care about you. If this waiting the first lady talking now true, which I believe probably could be true, because we see I'm during the time of APC. So I'm not surprised during the time of the SLPP, I see the same trend they go on. That's not the way politicians and as alone they do. And you, we no get sense. They send you picking a street for go demonstrate because party A leadership they say we allow we come on a street. Then picking them all, either they oversee or they name their host. Tell me who's politician leader we sending in picking a street protest. And you, with your stupidity, you go then go kill you for nothing. Look at the people the way they kill. Today we're not talk about them against us. We are right now they suffer. And the family is there. So my advice is do not allow politicians to use you. Because I hear Maada Bio and it's by Koroma. Maada Bio, Yasane, Minkalu Mansare, waiting at the SLPP then chairman. They go sit down, then they drink, then they laugh, then they make business proposals to themselves. They go die for them. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's very important. All right. Theophilus Strasser King. Michael Coker, hello. Are you for real, bro? Please pay attention to the details that has been happening for 2 or more years before texting such messages. Left Michael Coker na troublemaker. A troublemaker down there. I know all about him. Number 4. Be rest assured, though, that by the time SLPP is done with the rogues in your party, decent people like you will have a freedom. Michael Coker, Theophilus Strasser King, what's details? Okay, I think this is now back and forth now. Theophilus Strasser King, you guys ex-president shouldn't be mentioned because it's not relevant. Our attention will not be diverted. We have valid things to pay attention to. Bio win, Salon win, Samora win, Salon win. But our constitution is no longer relevant because laws are being made as we go. Okay. Well, let me remove now. So, Bio, they don't focus this last days now. What Bio don't focus on? Not to message again, or tell people them waiting they go do for them. Waiting Bio focus for now right now. it seems like Bio now focus on Maada Bio and the other folks there. It's a disaster. Let me bring this woman again here. Like this. So, and then three pictures there. Would that actually be wrong? Would that be wrong? Not only President Bio be wrong, but why bring in Anes by Koroma? Huh? Bio, there is something way very important for the people of Sierra Leone. And not to you no more. Anybody where they run for president at this time, we want for make you tell the people there the message. Not to for continue for divide way. The mamikos now something we all supposed for frown at. Every APC member supposed for frown at mamikos. Nobody help. You know, in fact, one of the reasons why we find it very difficult today Michael, look at the come to your message. Let me finish what I say first. One of the reasons why the APC gets a very difficult time today now because of their mamikos. And also APC they do the mamikos because to be honest with you, the people the way they do mamikos, they not only cause the SLPP, they not only cause the many people there. They cause members of the APC too. We all know that, not so. How many APC members where they don't cause? A lot. So, but the SLPP are now taking advantage of that for try for further divide the country. Because now what did they do? The radio stations are waiting at the southeast and they play them amicus and they tell people they say if una vote for them people here, this una the so not just where they say a preface to the book itself. So they are using this for tell the people that say no vote for APC because if you vote for APC they can't kill you because unayari no more. And you look at the people themselves where they cause them here. Some of them are not even APC members. This was the reason why I've been telling the APC party say let's dissociate ourselves from them can't here. They help at all. Now it's very difficult for me APC go to the southeast for good campaign. Very difficult. Because the SLPP are now using the same audios them against the APC party. So una way when they believe say the mamikos now it benefits. This is the outcome. Some of una way have been telling us, some of una they tell me all kind of bad words them. But the outcome is Sierra Leone, a culturally inclined country. We value culture. And one of them cultures in there for respect women, for respect elders. It's very, very sad anyway. Let me just quickly finish them while I'm talking. Theophilus Strasser King say, you are well educated. Do your due diligence, not come out with honesty. That's all I ask for. So you are talking to Michael Coker, right? All right. I tried it. All right, Michael Coker says, Mankota, na true say EBKG APC 100,000. Where una pull una evidence, then we will tell una. Una pull una evidence first, then we will tell una. Okay? So don't ask me about that money then. And Maada and Fatima Bio say, when I ask her, they will give her you get the evidence anyway. But more for why? SLPP is doing what you guys are powerless to do in the APC. Bio needs 5 more years to do the cleaning up on your behalf. All right. Hey, hey, Momo forward. Una to get confidence. So me, now the first time this way I see a political party get confidence for winning election. You know what that means? When people then say, if blind man say it is stone you, it probably don't already mask the stone. See the reason why the APC party are very suspicious of the ECSL, where they ask for them for make them resign. Now them kind confidence here. Who's how to pull them confidence then they? I don't know. Obliged to say, such a blatant allegation without evidence is nothing but recklessness in all reasonable sense. These allegations are hard to believe if the president is only willing to say it now after 5 years, and only after the APC leadership made their strongest demands yet from ECSL. Again, if the president failed to present the evidence, he has to do the appropriate authorities. Then he is only promoting the politics of division. Yeah, I want to see an Escoma in press release. I really want to see her. All right, Michael Coker. Theophilus Trasaking, I am a 6th grader, so give the details that you are referring to. He and Theophilus don't hold on today. Anyway, Kemo M. Suleimani. Dr. Mankota, everything happening to the APC was predicted and the consequences laid out. But a belligerent APC was headstrong on playing tribal politics. Over a year ago, I began stating if APC does not defeat tribal politics will defeat the APC. Pasamura commandeered the candidacy of the APC based on tribal politics. What is disgraceful is that he is shown the world he has no plan at all. APC is living a nightmare of their own making. And don't forget the Alfred Peter Conte. Okay, he caught. All right. Like go down. Theophilus Trasaking, do you know my level of education? On a Friday. His promises jar. His promises jar. But this now a very unique name. Real facts. Throughout the world, Sierra Leone is moral country. Adebayo messed up APC. Now the costly fashion is theirs. Abdullahi Sise, the blatant association of the APC party to Mamikos by the SLPP and recently by KKY is just preposterous. I have a video of KKY stating categorically that the SLPP cost him the most while he was a party member. Watch it below. Okay. Bobo forward. As if APC rules are not enough, a former APC minister said Fulans and Libans should leave Freetown and go back where they come from. But me at ourselves. Una na troublemakers them. I know say na Thomas they talk about. Boy. Oh, by the way, the next broadcast will be in Sierra Leone, so rest assured, okay? The next broadcast will be in Sierra Leone. Well, today we don't knock 1 hour 30 minutes, and I think it is enough for us. And we still demand the president anyway for make them come up with the evidence we then get against. Hello. All right. Hello. Una hear me right? Hello? I think so. They hear me clearly, right? Okay. Well, now the order to I just want to thank everybody for in participation for kind of the program. What happened? I know they see the bars and then they go in and out. I just want to thank everybody. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, Alfred, it's a content. Okay, of course. Right. All right. When I go back, Professor Sakin, do you know my level of education? Oh, okay. Okay, Michael. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, I just want to thank you all for this wonderful interaction. We don't develop as a culture now this program. The rest assured, we will cover back to back this coming election from Freetown by God's power to the cover back to back. Okay, so we go see now. We don't prepare. We don't put all the templates that we will need for give now a very comprehensive coverage of the election. So until then, I just want to say, hey, Momo, for you want for that talk again. Your feedback is awaited, Doctor, when you use the new Freetown International Airport. I get for record them actually, yeah. I get for record them. I get for giving a kind of a series for that special episode for the international airport. Hey, Lizzie Django, they encourage Adebayo to destroy the party. Now they want to use violence on people to destroy the lives of the stupid ones. They are dragging this thing. I pray it will not turn other things in this country. Okay? What can I say? All right. So we'll go see you now next week Saturday by God's power. Well, tata.